Appreciate it. Appreciate
No
it.
one has seen it. You should all watch it.
What did you guys see on film, and then that you could take into Game 2, and what are you expecting in Game 2?
Yeah, and we expect them to play better. I mean, they've showed that all postseason. I think they've lost Game 1 a couple times, and they came back with a big Game 2 win. So we expect them to play a lot better. We got to be even better than we were last game, and just try to clean up the things we made mistakes on, and just understand that it's going to be definitely going to be a bigger challenge.
Dallas was talking about how they were disappointed by the energy they came out with for Game 1, especially at the start. What's the mindset you guys have to have for Game 2 to match, if not exceed, that energy?
Yeah, I think I always like the number one adjustment is to play harder, and play with more physicality. So we can't be satisfied. We gotta understand that, and I mean, we've been talking about that the whole postseason. It's just physicality, and so we gotta be ready for whatever they throw at us.
Yeah, what makes Game 2 so difficult?
I don't know. I think each game just gets more and more difficult. The more comfortable you get with the team, the more you know what they like to do, what we like to do, and so each game just gets more and more difficult. Each game is a different adjustment, and you just gotta figure out what they changed and how we can attack that.
Derrick, you guys. Is this finals experience for you than 2 years ago?
Yeah, it feels way different. I think like anytime you make it for the first time, this is just like a dream come true, and there's just a lot going on, obviously, and so this year, like, I'm not surprised by it, and just comfortable and ready to compete.
Game 2 in 2022 in the finals against the Warriors, they came out and they won that game after you guys won Game 1. Does that experience, just knowing that the energy really shifted in that series from Game 1 to Game 2, does that experience help you at all thinking about Game 2 here against Dallas after a win?
Yeah, I think any experience is great to have. I mean, obviously it was a different series, different time, different team, and so, but all experience is nice, and like we've learned a lot from that, and I think we've grown from it, and so, I mean, win game, whatever it takes to win, and whatever it takes to advance, like that's what we've been doing this whole postseason, so whatever it takes, like, I mean, we win, we lose, but we got to be ready to compete in a high level.
What are the different skills required when you're guarding, when you have to go from Luka to Kyrie?
I mean, first thing first, you got to compete. Just try to make them uncomfortable. And obviously, two great players, and they kind of play a little differently, but two great players, and just try to keep them in front and try to have them take tough shots.
Do you think the crowd affected the game the other night? Affected them?
I mean, our crowd's amazing. I love playing here. They're amazing, and so we know they're going to be great again tomorrow.
I want to ask you about Coach Mazzulla. He's been kind of, heavy criticism the last couple years. How has he grown as a coach here in the last 2 years, Derrick?
I love Joe. Just love playing for him. He's just a great basketball mind. Just the way he thinks is just it's next level. So I think this year he's just much more comfortable. We all feel comfortable with him as our coach, and it's been great just learning from him.
And I want to ask you about your growth too as a player. Just your journey. It's a different type of journey, right? From, I think you played D3 and then D2. So I'm sorry, D1, and then you had a growth spurt, and now you're here in the finals. Do you ever just look back and be like, wow, this is an incredible evolution?
Yeah. I mean, it's been a fun journey. Unique, but it's been fun, and I just got to continue to add more exciting things to the story.
Derrick, what do you make of people on the outside trying to pit Jason and Jalen against each other? And do you guys talk about that in the locker room and why it even happens?
No, we don't talk about it. I mean, I think that's just the way it's always been. Whatever story that we can try to create, they're going to try to create, and so that seems to be the easy one, and so I mean, two great guys, two guys that just love the game of basketball and compete. They love to compete and win. So yeah, I like playing with both of them.
Do you see any impact on the relationship?
Nah. I mean, I think they get along great. They both lead in different ways and they want to win. So they're guys you want to play with, and I think they love each other.
What's the most impressive thing about Jalen?
He's unreal on both sides of the court. Just his physicality and able to pick up full court and be able to do what he did, and then offensively just continue to make the right read and attack and get to his spots. He just gets better each and every series, it seems like, and every year he's been in the NBA, he's been so much better. So he really has no weaknesses.
Who has the best vertical on your team?
JD, probably. JD Davidson, I'm guessing.
Derrick, you talked about Joe and how much you love playing for him. What's it been like to grow as a team? You know, the other night when they cut it to 8, timeout, Jalen says some things, he says some things. You guys seem to be on the same page every time now during a timeout.
Yeah, I think we don't panic as much as we might have in the past, and just try to stay calm. I think obviously everybody has a voice, and we respect everybody's opinion, and just listen to what we need to do, why they're making that run, and we had a good response off of it.
Derrick,
Last question.
has there been a concerted effort for you guys here to attack the rim a little bit more? We know how many threes you guys shot during the regular season, but it seemed like in that Pacers series, you guys were just like really attacking the rim. Yes, you shot your threes in rhythm and everything, but it seems like, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that you guys have been a little bit more aggressive here in the last few games in the playoffs in that aspect.
Yeah, we're just trying to get a good look. I think anytime you can break down the defense and attack the paint, and then kick outs off of that. So just trying to get a good look and have a good spacing.
Thank you, Derrick.
Should have swung.
Huh?
They should have swung right when the one went out.